If you are stuck in a situation where you have to deal with a narcissist on a regular basis, for example, if you have to work with them, if you have to live with them, or if you are co-parenting with them, then let me tell you this. Grey rocking method is not enough on its own. You need to do something extra, something different before grey rocking in order to make it a success. Hi, I am Danish Bashir, Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Professional, and in this video, I'll be talking about why doesn't the grey rocking method work and what do you need to do before grey rocking to successfully deal with a narcissist. If the concept of grey rocking is new to you or you do not know what it is, then let me explain it in a few lines. Grey rocking is a method that you use when you cannot leave the narcissist or when you cannot go complete no contact. It's used when you are co-parenting with them or when you are living with them or if they're your boss or a friend or a colleague. It's like becoming a grey rock, like a boring grey rock that doesn't have any feelings or reactions or emotions so that the narcissist cannot elicit a supply from you. However, in the realistic conditions, in the realistic dynamics, you and I both know that this is not how it is like. It becomes very hard for you when the narcissist knows what to say exactly and how to push your buttons and make you feel a certain thing. When they know what triggers you in what way and how you react when triggered. So before going deeper into how to handle the situations properly, how to deal with them, and how to make the grey rocking method a successful method, let us understand first what happens in you when you are in the presence of a narcissist. When you are with a narcissist, you are perceiving a threat. Your mind is perceiving a threat to your survival. What is happening in your nervous system is very interesting to understand. You as a human have something called autonomic nervous system, which has two parts or two types. One is parasympathetic nervous system, the other is the sympathetic nervous system. Parasympathetic nervous system is responsible for rest, sleep, digestion, and everything that has to do something with relaxation, fulfillment, or satisfaction. While as sympathetic nervous system is responsible for eliciting a trauma response or preparing you to fight or freeze or fly away. So sympathetic nervous system is dominant when you are in the presence of a danger because of all of the experiences that you have had with the narcissist, be it the pain, be it the trauma, be it everything that you know about. Your mind has identified the narcissist as a threat to your integrity and to your survival. That's why whenever you are in the presence of a narcissist, you jack up. Your breathing really fastens or your heartbeat really fastens also. Or your muscles become really tight, you start sweating. This is a typical trauma response. This is a typical response when your body is afraid of something or it's about to make sure that you survive. So what is happening in this situation is far beyond your consciousness. What happens in the presence of a narcissist or whenever you're triggered is that your amygdala gets triggered. It's like amygdala is a part inside your brain which is like an alarm which switches on or switches off whenever you are in the presence of a threat. So when you are in the presence of a narcissist, when they are there, your amygdala perceives them as a threat. And without contacting any other part of your brain, it triggers your body to be prepared for the trauma response. It really prepares your body to be prepared to either fight, flight, or freeze without consulting the neocortex, which is the advanced or the evolved part of brain in humans. So this is happening out of your awareness, out of your consciousness. And when something happens out of your consciousness, it's beyond your control to not to react, or to not to become a gray rock, or not to feel something, not to have emotions. That's why in the 99% of the cases, gray rocking doesn't work, because you are triggered. Your SNS stays dominant when PNS, parasympathetic nervous system, is supposed to stay dominant. So what is the key? What is the solution to properly dealing with the narcissist, to properly using the gray rocking method so that it works, so that it is really effective? The key, the tool, the solution to this is the regulation of your nervous system. The regulation of your nervous system in a way so that your PNS, parasympathetic nervous system, stays dominant, and you are able to differentiate between a perceived threat and a real threat. And I'll be sharing with you how to do that in just a couple of moments. Before we go and understand what the solution is, you need to understand first what the solution does inside. So when you regulate your nervous system, what happens is your amygdala gets triggered, but it contacts your neocortical brain, your thalamus, and thalamus decides whether the threat that you're perceiving is real or you're just perceiving it. Whether the threat has the potential to cause you the real harm physically or not. And after the decision is taken, the decision is sent to your body, and then the body reacts or responds in the same way. Now coming to the solution, how you can regulate yourself. Let us take a situation here. For example, you are co-parenting with a narcissist and you have to see them tomorrow to talk about your children. And the thought of doing that gives you an anxiety attack, or you become panicky when you think about it. That means your SNS is getting activated, or you are triggered deep inside. What you would do is, beforehand, before meeting them, before seeing the narcissist, before dealing with them, you would ask yourself 2 questions in the presence of the stressful thought, the thought of meeting them, the thought of seeing them, or the thought of dealing with them. And asking these 2 questions is known as neuroception. You'll ask yourself, am I 100% physically safe right now? Right now is very important. Not what he might do, what might happen, what could possibly happen. You have to look around and ask yourself if I am 100% safe physically right now. In the most of the cases, the answer would be a yes. And then the second question that you have to ask yourself is, do I feel 100% safe right now in this moment? Not what he or she might do, what might be said, what I might feel. That is a thing that may happen. The focus is on the right now moment. So as you are in the moment, you're practicing something, you get the answer yes. In the moment you are safe because nothing is happening right now. That means you are feeling safe. After you have done the neuroception, you will proceed towards the interoception. What you would do is you will bring your focus to your body and count from 1 to 5. And during the count, you will notice which muscles are squeezed or tight. And on the count of 5, you will unsqueeze your muscles. You will relax your body. For example, let's do it now. 1, noticing your body, focusing your body, which muscles are tight. 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way relax and releasing all the way. It may be your shoulders, your jaws, your eyes, your pelvic floor muscles, your hands, your thighs, your legs, your feet, any of the muscles. And after you do this, you will notice the change, the shift inside you in just 5 seconds. How you are able to handle the thought of the anxiety, the stress, how you are able to regulate your nervous system. And this is the difference. This is the fundamental key here. And after you do this, after you practice beforehand, you can do this also before the narcissist if you do not get the time to practice. And considering that you have practiced it before, now when you see the narcissist, when they come up and they show up, you will immediately notice what happens in your body. You may start to tighten up, or you may start to breathe shallower, your heart starts pounding, you start sweating. That is the awareness of the trauma response, or SNS, being activated. What you would do at that moment is you would internally ask yourself quickly, am I 100% physically safe right now? Not what that person would do in the upcoming moment, or what could possibly happen. That is not the question. Right now, are you 100% safe physically? Look around and notice the distance between you and them. Look around your body and get the answer, yes, right now. That's it. This is the first question of the neuroception. The second question is, do I feel 100% safe right now? The answer to these questions in the most of the situations may not be a yes, because you are in the presence of someone who has caused you harm. There might be a little arousal. And the level of safety should be, that much where you are able to stay vigilant but in a relaxed way. This is known as relaxed vigilance. And when you get the answer that yes, I am safe to a level where I can stay vigilant but be relaxed also at the same time, you get the answer, you get this answer, you get this feeling that yes, there is some sort of safety within me. I know that I have the power. After the neuroception is done, you will bring your focus to your body and notice which muscles are you tightening or which muscles are squeezed up. You'll count from 1 to 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ta-da! Relax and release all the way. It happens faster. No matter how much time it's taking me to talk about it, but it happens faster when you do it practically. So relaxing your muscles all the way, noticing the shift that happens within you, noticing the space that you are creating between the threat, the stressor, and the response, between the trigger and your response. This is a space. It is from one of the quotes of Viktor Frankl, the survivor of the Holocaust, Nazi Holocaust. He says that there is a space between the threat and the response. This is a space where you choose to act differently, to respond. So after you do this, after you regulate your nervous system, you will then employ and use the gray rocking method. That is, becoming aware of what the narcissist is trying to do, what emotions are coming up, and how you can handle, how you can become boring as a rock, and how you can give them no supply at all. And this is only possible when you are in a relaxed body, when you are in a relaxed vigilance state of being, when you are aware, vigilant, but not hyper aroused, if you know what I mean, if this is making sense to you. So relaxed body, self-regulation joined with the gray rocking method forms a powerful weapon together that you can use to deal with any form of narcissist, any form of narcissistic tactic that is driven by the intention to cause you the harm or to elicit a response from you. I hope this has made sense. This has given you the understanding and the right tool to do the gray rocking method in the right way. And if you need further assistance on how to deal with a narcissist, how to move on, how to heal, how to recover from the aftermath, I'm here to help you. I am offering you one-on-one complimentary session with me where we can discuss about how you can heal and move on and recover and not only thrive but transform into your greatest version possible. How I can help you with that specifically. And if you're really serious about getting this help, if you're really serious about healing, just message me or leave a yes below this video and I will get back to you with further details. Till then, let the healing begin.